Hello guys, we're back for another video and we're going to continue with Breaking Point 2. Now in the last video, we raced Callie Mayer and she won the F2 champion. Now we're going to race, as in the 2023 season, as Devon Butler. The man that we all love to hate. Anyways, let's go to the race. Honestly, I cannot actually believe I'm going to play an antagonist.
It started as a day race, now it runs at night. Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit and welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Jackson, Gasly, Tsunoda, Butler, Bottas, Sargent, Joe, Magnussen, De Vries, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? 2023 Bahrain. We're about to get going and I hope you've enjoyed the build-up just as much as we have. The teams are ready on the grid, they're ready in the garages too, but in the commentary box alongside me, are you ready, Ant?
Of course I'm ready, Crofty. New season, new challenges for all of them out there, drivers and teams. I love this part of the year, Crofty. This is where it really kicks off and you get to showcase all that hard work you've done through the winter months. Does it pay off?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? What does the 2023 season have in store for us? We're about to find out.
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay, let's get out there, come on.
Let's see. Start on the mediums and go to the softs. I decided to increase the fuel a little bit. Anyways, let's get racing. Top 5 finish. Copy that. What? Oh, okay. Here we go for 5 red lights. They go up, and away we go. Butler got a good start. Whoa! Oscar Piastri had a bit of a slow start. He's now side by side with Aiden Jackson. With ERS though, he breaks a little later, but can he get into P10? There is Lando Norris, and ooh, a bit of a collision there with Aiden Jackson. But I got P11. Well, it's not in top 10, but still good enough. Aiden Jackson battling with Alex Albon. There's a whole gaggle of cars battling it out in front. Ooh, Esteban Ocon and Carlos Sainz side by side. Lando Norris right behind them. But can I catch up to this train? Ooh, I do a cheeky move on the outside, but that doesn't work. But can I try the inside though? Down the inside on the McLaren. Okay, Lando went a little wide there, but I got 10th place in the points paying position. Nice. Now I can catch up to Carlos Sainz, who is chasing Esteban Ocon for 8th. There's Lance Stroll for P7. Looks like it's going to be a little tricky. Or is it? On the inside of the Ferrari. Ooh, but can I get Ocon? Okay, Ocon gave me a little room, but I think it's not really worth it. There might be an accident. But slipstream behind the Alpine. And I almost got him into the last few turns. And I got him, yes. Max Verstappen sets the current fastest lap. Now, Lance Stroll, you're mine. Whoa, a little bit wide there. But I'm still catching up to the Canadian. Ooh, he's away. He's far ahead of Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton. Stroll takes the inside line. I'm gonna go for the outside. Sorry, Stroll, but 7th place is mine. And I got it.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton are battling out for 5th place. Max Verstappen looks like he's pulling away, but he isn't pulling away that much. But here I am, on the rear wing, off the Aston Martin. Oof, a little bit of a collision there. I just hope there's no black and white flag. Shit, just a warning. Whatever. Okay, side by side with the Aston Martin. And I overtook Fernando Alonso for 6th place. 7-time champion Lewis Hamilton is next. It's Brit versus Brit. But who's gonna come out on top? Hamilton, the veteran Brit, or Devon Butler, like the younger Brit? I'm slipstreaming Lewis Hamilton. We'll go to the right, as I always do. He brakes earlier, I brake late. Top 5 for Devon Butler. Well, that's the objective though. But the bonus objective is to finish on a podium and get the fastest lap.
DRS is now available.
Oh, but Lewis Hamilton's not giving up. He has passed me. Of course, he is on the soft, so I'm not a big surprised there. I'm having a battle here. But since I was behind Hamilton, I'm gonna have DRS so I can get away from him. And I did. So long, Hamilton. Sergio Perez is up next. Looks like he's battling Charles Leclerc and George Russell for P2. Max is still far ahead, but he isn't pulling away that much in the game, to be honest. Other than reality where he can pull away. I can try a move on the outside of the Mexican. And P4 is Devon's. Charles Leclerc is now under pressure from me. His time stuck behind George Russell has opened the door for me. Whoa. I almost touched Leclerc back there. But I'm on my right side, down the outside of Charles Leclerc. And P3 for Devon Butler. He is on the podium, but he wants more. George Russell, there he is. Can you get past him? Brit versus Brit again. But it appears that Konnersport has a better straight line speed than the Mercedes. I don't know what engine the Konnersport is using, but is really putting to good use. And after doing that, I passed George Russell. Max Verstappen is next.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
I'm gonna be on softs, but some soft tire runners I haven't even gotten yet. I just got passed by George Russell. But I have a funny feeling at this stage the softs may be wearing off. Oh, a little bit of a collision there with a Brit, with my fellow Brit. But I still got DRS and is able. I'm still side by side with him. He brakes early, I brake late, and I reclaim 2nd place. Now Devon can catch up to Max Verstappen, who appears to be now really far away. But no match for Konnersport. Well, of course, Konnersport's on the medium tires, Verstappen's on the soft tires. One 1.1 seconds, but the gap's increasing a little bit by bit. But on the turns, Devon seems a little faster. All he has to do is to keep this steady to catch up to the 2-time champion. He's in his slipstream, and he's using that toe to get close to Verstappen. Easy, easy. Run around the final corner. And he's gonna get DRS on the Dutchman. DRS open, but Verstappen really has good straight line speed though. And of course he's on the soft tires. I'm saving my ERS though because I'm in the 7%, 8%, 9, whatever. Oh, but look how close I am with Max Verstappen. He isn't really pulling away with those soft tires. It looks like they're about to grain soon. DRS on Max Verstappen, but can I dive down the inside? I am, but Max Verstappen has that faster outside lane. Oh, but can I get him here? Okay, Verstappen had to back off there, which means yes, Devon Butler is now in first place on lap 5. The question is, can he keep it? Because Max Verstappen is now challenging him. Even though Max might have to stop soon, this is going to be quite a good one. Unless he's dropping back because of degradation. The gap is now increased to 1.3 seconds. Oof, Max is not really making a good impression here.
In this lap, push now.
I mean, honestly, I'm on a medium tire, so I'm gonna stop later. If I stop this lap, then my tires are gonna wear out. Yep, I'm really far ahead of Max Verstappen, 25 seconds. Jackson is still battling with the Alpine. Which means I'm gonna bring home some points for them. 26. This man, Devon Butler, has quite a, how do I say this, a sketchy past career. But he's not right now on the main straight. Now, with his winning race almost in the hands, he just has to make these turns flawlessly. As it goes through one, and I think this one's called a turn. Yes, full ERS mode. I head towards the grandstand. Devon Butler is gonna win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yeah.
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Ant?
Well, I think we have to look at Konnersport. And for me, they've been the biggest surprise so far. And Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly one Casper Ackermann will be hoping that this season is better than his last. A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
That's weird, seeing Devon Butler on the podium in first place. A much needed points for Konnersport. Champagne time. Natalie.
What a start to the season, Devon. You must be happy with that performance.
You know, sometimes I wonder if anyone's been paying attention. You know, I've always been fast. Everyone saw the problems we had with the car last season. Everyone saw that. Now this season, I get to drive a car that works, and surprise, surprise, I smash it. It's not rocket science.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past with teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is that behind you? How do you feel about him right now?
Looks like a lot of the Devon's answer choices are a bit too showmanship-like, yeah.
Listen, Aiden is the greatest F1 driver of all time. You ask him, he'll tell you. What, you think I've got an attitude problem? Aiden has got stealth ego, let me tell you. You don't know it's there, and then it emerges. He's a handful. Trust me.
Well, Konnersport surprised everyone by appointing Casper Ackermann as team principal this season. So how do you feel about taking orders from someone that you've got such a history with?
Let's say passes to pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure Casper ever actually warmed to me, but you know what? I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. And maybe he'll apologize to me, finally, for giving me such a hard time in the past, and we can start afresh. We'll see.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2023?
Go for the left one. I mean, impressing his father, then I think a little bit of a turn up. Yeah.
I'm making it my personal mission to make a success of Konnersport, and by the end of the season, you're all going to be saying what a wonderful team we are and how great a season we've had. And if you're doing that, then I'll consider it a job well done.
Thank you so much for your time.
Showmanship, Devon. Devon starts the season in fantastic form with an impressive result for Konnersport, Zakia. Yep, a win.
Great race out there today, just in the highlights.
Ah.
Listen, I know we've had our run-ins and, well, last season was last season.
But Konnersport's got a real chance. Casper on board, you driving like that.
Is he
Let's
okay?
put the past behind us.
A fresh start for the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson. Yeah, cheers, mate.
What?
Bin's over there. Yeah. Nice one.
Did Devon not hear Aiden
How about
properly?
the season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely different for Konnersport.
How so?
But the car, for one. We'd ironed out the most critical issues, and it was just starting to live up to its potential.
Can we talk about what happened with Devon?
Yeah. Oh, Devon's like... I don't know what's wrong with his hearing, to be honest. Yeah, Devon completely ignored Jackson. Oh, the father.
Yeah, what is it?
Now that's how a butler takes care of business.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Carrying the team, Devon, as well as the butler name. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, went well.
Well, I can't wait to hear what those clowns Ackerman and Connor have to say.
Yeah.
You okay, Devon?
What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm, just adrenaline, Dad. I really pushed it out there today, you know, I just need to simmer down a bit.
Of course you do. Let's talk later. I'll be in meetings, but call me whenever you like. I'm proud of your son. Let's just make sure today's result isn't just a one-off. Eh?
Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Okay, I don't know what's really happening with Devon, but it sounds like he didn't really listen to Aiden properly. I mean, like, look at it. I mean, Aiden's asking for a handshake and let bygones be bygones, but Devon just handed him an empty plastic water bottle to throw into the bin. Walao, so rude. And of course, during the conversation with his father, I think Devon was still a bit of a date, like dozing off or something. I mean, something must be really wrong. Now, let's see what the newsfeed has to say. Yep. Strongest performances for Devon. He finished first, getting Konnersport off to exactly the start they were hoping for. Yep, with Casper as the team principal, hopefully things will turn around for Konnersport. The Ackerman effect. Excuse me. It says Plenty was skeptical, but early signs were promising. Oh, with Ackerman's team principal. They're hearing positive noises from the Konnersport camp regarding the changes Ackerman made in preseason testing, and today's performance from Butler. Ooh. A first place finish, no less, would seem to confirm that the team is doing something right, or at least for now. See socials. Ooh, break. It says Ackerman clearly had a word. First, Devon Butler's on fire. Nice. Demon Butler. What the hell's yeah? Fair play. Immense drive. I can't stand seeing that smug git up on that podium. Nice. Sound like a Jackson fan. What the hell's yeah? Looks like Ben Daly says, don't see how Casper Ackerman has got anything to apologize for, Devon. He's one of the most respected names in the sport. Yeah, even though Ackerman was a little bit cold there. Well, during his race seasons. Yep, first place in the fastest lap from Natalie. As commented by Natalie Pinkham. DC Boom. Nice. But do you see Sergeant DeVries afterwards? I swear one of them was giggling like a little kid. Oh. Email time. I knew Casper, but that was something else. I'll have more to say at the debrief, and each department in turn. But we are firing on all cylinders. Keep it up, it's only beginning. Slow it down next time, still settling and couldn't keep up. Okay. Oh, he couldn't be prouder. I saw some phenomenal talent out there on show today, and we can make a great team. Oh, he says they'll warn us, there'll be applause. Lol. Car issue. Nah, I'm not gonna read this long thing. Alright, I need to get some wet wipes to clean my eyes first, yeah. Alright, I'm back. Just have to make sure I have to stay awake. I don't want to doze off. Alright, next chapter. The Australian Grand Prix. A stronger start to the season for Konnersport has been the team in high spirits as the paddock heads to Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. Let's see. News. Oh, Callie Mayer. Oh lol, he says Callie says she achieved what she set out to do in F2, perhaps a little too quickly. Just because I'm not visibly on track this season doesn't mean not driving. Oh, she busier than ever. Who knows? Social. Looks like a few Ackerman fans are here. Top 3. Casper is congratulating the boys. A great start to the season. Now's the risky part. Keep the energy up and not take our eyes off the prize. Yara Buckley. Oh, well, this one looks like a little serious though. Kay Henderson is like, yeah, 2 calls from a private clinic. Mentioned something about an appointment Devon booked, but Devon won't tell her about it. Yeah. A clinic. I wonder if Devon's problems is somehow medical related. But let's see as we head to the race.
Here comes Butler. Good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go. That's a little too late, and he nearly goes off the track on the exit. And is that a lapse in concentration?
I think just a little bit of desperate driving there, Crofty. He's pushing way too hard. I mean, there's nobody else around him at this stage.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off from the brakes.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Brakes don't feel right.
Okay, we'll have a look at it, but you're going to see a drop-off in performance, I'm afraid.
What? Why?
We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now.
What are you talking about?
Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
Okay, that was a little odd. Hold on to as many positions as I can. Whoa. Okay, so we were at the ears of Devon Butler, and it looks like yeah, I think it's Devon's hearing problem or a comm failure. But I have a feeling it could be Devon's hearing though. That's the problem. He couldn't hear Aiden Jackson speaking.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
The engineer says the brakes are overheating. Seems working fine so far. Yep.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Yeah, something must be wrong with Devon. Like, all of the radio chatter is like a woo 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 woo, all mumbling. Yep. But we'll see what happens as the story progresses. Right now, Devon Butler, he's catching up to Lance Stroll and Esteban Ocon. Make me feel a little bit better, you know. My eye juice.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Okay, Nico Hulkenberg, he's a lapped car. Whoa, the brakes, there really is something wrong. Okay, Nico, please get out of my way. Thank you very much. Now I'm catching up to Lance Stroll and Esteban Ocon. Ooh, even with brake problems, he's now right on the tail of Lance Stroll. Oops. Oh, I got Lance Stroll before the turn, but now it's before this turn comes up, Esteban Ocon is next. Can I get the Frenchman on this next DRS straight? Would a little ERS help? I swing around on the outside of Esteban Ocon. He brakes earlier. I brake late. And I'm up into P7. Hold as many positions as I can, but I'm gaining positions now. Lando Norris is next, and he's on the hard tires. 4.5 ahead. Alright. Come on, Devon. You can do this. I cannot believe I'm actually cheering for Devon. Well, he is the driver that... Well, he is the driver that the game asks... Well, the players to drive on.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Or rather, I should say, program for the players to drive. 3.2 seconds, 3.1 seconds behind Lando Norris. 2.9, 8, 7.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds.
Now it's 2.32 seconds. He's really catching up. Yeah, one thing I don't understand is that why Norris is on the hard tires, but most likely McLaren have gone for a different strategy. But it looks like it's not paying off for him because Devon Butler, even though his brakes don't really feel right, he's now catching up to his fellow countrymen. He doesn't have DRS though because he's not close enough. But with ERS, he's got it. Come on now. I brake late. And I got past the Brit and the McLaren. Okay, thank you, Lando Norris. Now I'm going to catch up to Lewis Hamilton. Whoa, there seems to be a lot of British drivers here on the grid. Well, in the game anyway. Yep, I'm on sector 3 now, so there's no way I can catch up to the Mexican. Max Verstappen takes first place for Red Bull Racing. Yep. Well, for Devon Butler, even though he had to manage brake problems, he'd still be able to pull through. Oh, a little bit of a skid there. And it's going to get... He might not be able to get top 5, but he is going to finish in 6th place. Devon Butler scores points for Konnersport.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Konnersport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard, as we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past. So hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want. It's a very hard situation to manage.
And working for the team, Casper wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. It can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia, and as the teams acclimatised to their new standings, so will we. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Max Verstappen won the Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc second, George Russell third. Not a big surprise there, because in reality, Red Bull have been very fast.
Now, Devon, you didn't respond to a team order today. In Hungary last season, you said it was a comms issue, but Konnersport claimed they didn't know what that issue was. So, are they hiding something? What's really going on here?
Yeah, sorry about earlier. I was looking through my phone and had to settle a bit of business first, yeah. But anyways, back to the game. I'm going to go the right one.
Look, anything I say is going to be taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team, and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all there is to it.
Devon, you finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
Go for the bottom one. Yeah.
I did what I could in the circumstances, but you know what? I really need a car that I can push without worrying that I'm going to break something. So if the team can't give me a car like that, what am I supposed to do?
Now, some have been saying that you do get preferential treatment because your father funds the team. What do you say to those allegations?
Okay, maybe that was a bad choice on my case. I'm gonna go with the left one, yeah.
That always strikes me as really odd, like as if the only reason that I'm fast on the track is because my dad funds the team. You know, how is that an explanation? It's ridiculous.
So how do you expect Konnersport to perform this season based on your performance so far?
Go on the right one. Or the bottom. I think bottom.
I expect us to win the whole thing, Natalie. You know, people talk about Mercedes and Red Bull, but people are in for quite a shock this time around because Konnersport will be top of the constructors by the end of the season. You mark my words. You heard it here first.
Oops.
Boom!
Wow.
That's
Showmanship
great. Thank
much,
you.
Devon?
Could you take a look at this, please?
He says they're now seeking permission to film inside the Konnersport garage for the upcoming throttle zone. I'm gonna confirm, yeah. The early returns of this year's car show that it was the right decision to switch development when we did last year. There's still so much of the season left, but we put ourselves in a good position to compete with our rivals. Agree. He said, Devon. Yeah, I say no comment. Yeah.
You nip this in the bud, Cass. Do you hear me?
Andreo?
Butler, what was that out there today? I will not have a return to last season. We are a team. He cannot be allowed to do just what he wants.
Just calm down, I have it under control.
Oh, this is Devon we're talking about. There is no control. He nearly lost the car, Casper.
But he didn't. You know what it gets like out there. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Or an excuse.
And we'll find out. I'll be racing it at the debrief, okay? So I'll report back to you.
Okay, hang on. Look, I've got to go. I've got Davidoff on the other line.
Of course you have. Enjoy.
Case of missing team order. While fans across the world heard the order come through on the Konnersport radio, Devon appears to be the only one who missed it. It's typical Butler. Oh. Let's see. Come for the armchair. Let's see. Regardless of what actually happened on track with Devon Butler in Melbourne, there is difference between the drivers who sit in the seat of an F1 car competing at the highest level of motorsport, and the spectators who sit in comfort in homes and TV studios staring at their screens passing judgment from afar. Well, not really a big surprise there. Social. Ignoring team orders, yeah. Even the compromised car Butler still performs. Typical deluded Devon, yeah. Honestly, yeah, I made Devon a bit more of a jackass than ever. Okay. Yep, 6th place. June. Wow. Can moan about the nepotism all they want from Devon Butler. Oh. I regret my decision then. Yeah. Casper, run full diagnosis check on Devon's car. I won't go into everything here, but it's not as bad as we feared. Should be good to go again in no time. Let's talk about it next in the garage, okay? Call me as soon as you get this. Discuss the party line with regard to what happened out there today. We all know that certain things will always be temperamental come race day. I will not have the finger pointed at Devon for this one. Wow. Casper's wife Zoe. You just hope there's not too much drama to deal with, but then I guess there always is, right? Lily's still cheering for Aiden. Yep, she's still cheering for her own husband. Yeah, makes sense actually. Next chapter, let's go.
Oh, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Yeah, I think there must be connect. Yeah, both Ackerman and Andreo figured there could be a connection there.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. Alright? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on daddy's money. It's It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
I think he really needs to see a medical team right now, though. There's clearly something wrong with Devon. How many butlers is too many? Lol. A family affair. Schumacher's, Verstappen's, Rosberg's. Formula 1 is filled with father and son dynamics. Butler Sr. is our primary investor, and Butler Jr. driving for the team. It's easy to imagine a rather unique situation at Konnersport, in which Devon is perhaps given certain concessions from the top regarding his own track actions. Huh. Lol. One would trust that Casper would be balancing force here, but with a father and son duo driving the very fortunes of the team, it's debatable how far his hands may be tied. Well, at least now we know a bit of Devon's history. Well, family history, I should say. A little bit only. Behind the scenes? I remember when I actually selected Aiden to be part of the movie, though. He says... Oh, could be something else, maybe. Oh wait, my bad. It's not about the movie. It says here that it's not something that I went out of my way to broadcast, but I was still living with my mom when I made the move to Formula 1. Humble beginnings are definitely something that Jackson seems to have left in the past, as we sit chatting on the roof terrace of his spacious London townhouse. If there's one thing that F1 has given me, it's a bit of financial freedom. I got to pay off my mom's house and buy one of my own. Yeah, getting a house is very tricky. I mean, especially in Singapore lah. Well, the prices have been raised when buying a new apartment or a house or whatever. Well, a deja vu though from Hungary, and seen it again in Australia. Yeah, there could be a connection there though. Yeah, Imola, the home of Ferrari. Yeah, speaking of Imola, this year's race got cancelled because due to heavy flooding. But anyways, it's still right here in the game. Social, let's see. Wanna buy that? Okay, here are all of the socials, and looks like some of them about, or at least a lot of them about Devon Butler's situation stuff. Okay. Yep, something must be a little bit. Yep. The email, interview, Alyssa Lang. We know a lot of focus to press right now after Melbourne, blah blah blah. He says Casper appreciates Devon's honesty. But for me, I have a feeling he's not 100% honest with Casper. Well, when we were put in Devon's shoes, it's like he cannot even hear properly. He says, medical confirmation. He says a quick email confirming medical checkup with Casper's request. If you can head over after the race, they'll be ready to see you. Yeah. The forecast. Dry. No biggie. Anyways, it's race time. Let's go.
Devon, is everything all right?
Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
Yep, something... No, Devon, you're not fine. Even with Devon's hearing problems, he's now catching up to Oscar Piastri. Oh, who is in a battle with Logan Sargent though? Mercedes power, and I still don't know what Konnersport's engine is. But Piastri is going at it on Logan Sargent, but can I get it too? Ooh, on the outside of the young American. And yep, I've got him. Oh, me and Piastri got him. But now, can I catch up to the young Australian? He broke earlier. I don't know what happened there. He's going to catch up to Nico Hülkenberg, but it doesn't look like he really is catching up. DRS on the McLaren.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 12.0 seconds.
Slipstreaming Piastri. And I've got him for 14th place. Now I can chase after the German for 13th place. Nico Hülkenberg. It's great to see him on the grid again after after he lost his Renault drive after when was it again? Oh yeah, 2019. Yeah. Well, he did fill in for Sergio Perez, Lance Stroll, and Sebastian Vettel at Racing Point / Aston Martin per se. And now he's back full time with Haas.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Alright, Devon Butler's got past Nico Hülkenberg. Now he's on to Valtteri Bottas' tail. Looks like Bottas is catching up to Kevin Magnussen. Both on the medium tires, Butler's on the softs, which means he can catch him up. Or catch him up. Yes. Yep, these corners are really tricky though. Devon Butler, side by side with the Alfa Romeo. And he's got the fastest lap some more. This is brilliant racing. He has got past Valtteri Bottas, and now he's going to catch up to Kevin Magnussen. Down to turn 1 we go. And ooh, he's still a little too far away. He did a bit of bouncing on the curbs. But he's now closing up to the Dane. Ooh, through these chicanes. Can he try an outside move? No, he can't. The space is too small. Alright, now there's an opportunity here. Whoa! Kevin Magnussen tried to push Devon onto the grass, but he didn't. Well, he did this tire a little bit, but he still managed to get past him. Alright, Nick De Vries is next. Up, and he's in P10. That's a points-paying position, and I need to get him. 1.9 seconds, 1.8 seconds, 1.7, 6. Whoa, this car really is a rocket. Come on now. You're now like less than a second behind Nick De Vries. Well, technically, this is AlphaTauri's home race because the team's home base is in Italy. Just like Ferrari. Of course, AlphaTauri's team base is based in Pisa, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce the city name, but I know Ferrari's main base is in Maranello. Oh, and speaking of that, I overtook Nick De Vries with DRS, and I'm gonna catch up to Lando Norris. Sitting in P9, Aiden Jackson's in P8. Devon really is flying there. Wowie zowie. Wow, he really is flying. Lando brakes earlier, I brake late. Oh man, this car really is a rocket ship. Like, maybe based on Max Verstappen's spec car. Lol. Ooh, a little shaky. Right, he's now 3.6 seconds behind his teammate. But you can see him right now. A bit of ERS. He's now 2.9 seconds. Yep. Right behind him. Well, my objective is to finish the race though, so I had a funny feeling something could happen.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. And I'm catching up to my teammate.
You're putting good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Indeed I am. Aiden Jackson, you're mine. Or not.
Devon, do you take him?
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good!
Oh.
No! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess.
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Ooh, ouch. Yep. Oh, Casper is running to see if Devon is all right.
Hey.
While the team focuses on Aiden, Casper went to check on Devon. Whoa. What a mess.
I'm done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
Yep, Casper confirmed that, yep, my speculations were correct. It was Devon's hearing that is like caused the crash though. Yep. Well, a medical condition like forced Devon to be out of the race. Right? And of course, sudden retirement though. As you can see right here in the image right here. In the Butler estate. Now, with Devon's sudden retirement, the team at Konnersport are forced to scramble in an attempt to find a driver who can replace his performance on track. To be honest, now I really feel sorry for Devon though, for his medical issue. I mean, I do hope he's okay. Yeah.
Well, I take your point. Sure, in the short term, you'll be okay.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver, a permanent one, and fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
Given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Konnersport doesn't reach 5th place in the Constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop! The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, legacy is obviously important to you, Davidov. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Konnersport.
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her. Forget legacy. Oh, you'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. Come on, you know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me. She'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Looks like...
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
Well, looks like Davidoff reluctantly agrees, though, with Casper's decision. To sign Callie Mayer onto Konnersport. This could be making history. The F1 calendar waits for no one. While Casper and Andrea work to secure a permanent replacement for Devon, the team must turn its attention to the Spanish Grand Prix, right here. Well, they got Aiden Jackson, a very good driver, but since the F1 calendar is still going on and it doesn't wait for anybody, they need to find a driver fast before reaching an agreement with Callie Mayer.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
The engineering department are annoyed they agreed to let the Throttle Zone film crew take over, especially considering that Aiden will be busy with the film and Devon's no longer around. They can do some testing with Noah, the reserve driver, but they want to know if they can just today's race strategy get a head start on gathering specific data about the car. I think they're annoyed, so I'm gonna agree to say sorry to the engineers. Yeah.
Andrea.
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, we've spoken.
And what did you say?
She'll be around this weekend. She agreed to come and see me.
You mean you haven't asked her yet?
Of course not. It's a delicate situation. I'm sure she has an idea, but... look, it's not just something you casually ask over the phone, is it?
Why not?
Come on. This is potentially life-changing for her. And the whole family situation needs to be handled with a little, care and respect.
Well, you're the one that knows her. Just make sure she says yes and fast. I'm finding it difficult to keep fielding questions about the future of Konnersport.
Yeah, I read part of that interview. Could almost feel you squirm.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, I'll call you as soon as I know.
It says here that Andrew speaks about Devon. It says Devon remains on the team. He's seeking treatment for a medical issue that we're not at liberty to disclose right now. So, it is true. The faulty comms that he said in last season and this season, yep, they are connected. They are connected to form that it's a medical issue from Devon. And they say this is the first time they've ever heard anyone from Konnersport confirm it. It says they will know more though once they get more information. And Connor says that Devon will be the one who will decide when to discuss this, if he even wants to. And they have backup plans and intend to support Devon completely. Beyond that, our priority remains fulfilling the obligations to our sponsors, to our fans, and living up to the great potential that this team has. Agree. Let's go sport it. Still no Devon Butler. Even Aiden Jackson is showing concern for Devon though. Yeah. So the new driver is Noah Bell. But can he help? But can he help Konnersport gain some points? That's the thing. Mid-season signing. Yeah, F1 does have its history about a mid-season signing. Like for example, in 2009, after Felipe Massa crashed out, I think during practice or qualifying in the Hungarian Grand Prix, when a spring from Barrichello's Brawn came out of his car and shot onto Massa's visor and broke it, and it broke. Therefore, Felipe had to be airlifted to the hospital and therefore had to sit out for the rest of the 2009 season. Well, Luca Badoa substitute for him for 2 seasons before being replaced by Fisichella for the remaining of the season. Yeah. And then later in 2010, Massa made a full recovery and is now fit to race again. Anyways, let's see. Email hit on Callie Mayer. Oh, she already landed in Spain last night and just arrived at track. A few bits to finish up first, then she'll head over to Konnersport. Oh, she got so much to tell Casper. Also intrigued why you couldn't talk on the phone earlier and you said you needed to see me. Better not be up to something. Yep, Callie's getting suspicious now. Okay. Devon's got a medical condition and it's up to him if he wants to talk about it. Well, no surprise there. Callie called and yes, she does suspect you're going to offer her the seat. Wow. I guess Callie was right though. She is suspecting that her mentor is going to offer the Konnersport seat to her. She seems reluctant though. That's what Zoe would say. Well, Zoe said I think. She said she's going to find out after the race anyway. It's wonderful you're offering her the seat. It'd be so good for the sport. Anyways, race time. Racing with the team's reserve driver, Noah Bell, Konnersport looks to Aiden Jackson to help keep them afloat in the standings, while a more permanent replacement for Devon is arranged. Yep. Anyway.
Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Joe, Sargent, Bottas, Magnussen, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Jackson, De Vries, Stroll, Albon, and Noah Bell. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Welcome to the wonderful Catalunya. It's time for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend. And whilst the season is just a few races old, it's already been one full of drama. So, Natalie Pinkham, who have you got your eye on this weekend?
Well, in Formula One, naturally, the conversation is drawn towards those at the top of the standings, both drivers and teams. But I'm really intrigued by the midfield team of Konnersport. Devon Butler's absence will definitely be felt. There's no doubt about that, both on and off the track. For me, the interesting thing will be how they move forward without him.
Indeed, almost as many battles off the track as there are on it for Konnersport at the moment. And Casper Ackermann and his team certainly have their work cut out for them this weekend.
I know it's been a mad few weeks, mate, but you've always gone well here, so let's get your head down and see what we can do. Come on.
Right, here we are for the Spanish Grand Prix. I'm just going to see what the race strategy is today. Looks like it's gonna be I don't understand why I need to pull on the hard tire, so I'm gonna go with this one. Now, let's get to the race. Primary objective: try and secure as many points as possible. I'm on it. Oh, of course. Oh, my bonus is to finish in the top 8. Here we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. 5 red lights. They go out and away we go. Aiden Jackson makes a good start. He's now side by side. He's past the 2 Hasses and he's now past Logan Sargent. Esteban Ocon is going to the left of Valtteri Bottas, but I'm just going to brake a little bit earlier because I don't want any collisions. Oh, I go off track a little bit there. Give Bottas and Sargent some space. And I've made up 2 places. I'm catching up to the American here, Logan Sargent. He goes to the inside line, but I'm going to try the outside line. I brake later. And, okay, side by side now with Logan Sargent. And I got past the Williams. Oh, can I get Valtteri Bottas though? Nah, a bit too risky here. He's now stuck behind Esteban Ocon. A train of cars now forms. Oh, and the Ferrari is leading. Yeah. Ooh, looks like the field's even closer than ever in this race. But the thing is, who's going to make a move? Bottas defends the inside line, but which is on the dirty side. I go for the outside. Lucky they changed this turn here, so it makes overtaking more easier. Ooh, I go on the outside of Esteban Ocon, and whoa, 2 overtakes on 2 turns. Nice. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that they removed this chicane, so. Ooh, now I'm on the back of Zhou Guan Yu. Honestly, thank God that the track design, they removed that annoying chicane. Honestly, during the past F1 games, I got so used to racing on that chicane, I almost forgot.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I almost forgot that they removed it. As I go down the inside, Yuki Tsunoda, whoa, Aiden Jackson in just the second lap is now up to P11. And he's now catching Oscar Piastri. Oh, I'm going to try and pass Fernando Alonso, one of the home heroes here in Barcelona. But he's stuck behind the Frenchman of Pierre Gasly. Yeah, I'm just going to say a big sorry to all Fernando Alonso fans in the grandstand. Then I'm overtaking him right in front of people watching. But now, I'm behind the Frenchman of Pierre Gasly, down the inside, and I got 8th place. Oh man, Jackson really is driving like a max. Yoy, I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that they removed the chicane. Or rather,
You can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Or rather, shift it using the outside track. I still need to get used to it. Oh, Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton are side by side with each other. But Aiden Jackson is now joining the flow. Outside of Lewis Hamilton, through this turn, and he's now up to 7th place. Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz, very good friends though. They're now side by side. With Carlos Sainz on the outside, Lando Norris on the inside. But who's going to win it? As we heard down to this left turn, looks like Carlos Sainz might win this battle. Yep, he has. And I'm side by side with Lando Norris now. Whoa! Okay. Okay, sorry Norris, sorry that you had to brake out there, Norris. I lost a bit of drive. But now you can use DRS to catch up with me. Alright, I'm on the back on the next home hero, Carlos Sainz Jr. Who's battling for 4th place with George Russell, who's both battling for the podium here. Ayoy. DRS wide open. Come on, come on, come on. Russell and Paris side by side. Looks like... I wonder who's going to win. George Russell. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. In just one turn, I got past Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. Now I'm up into the podium places. Max Verstappen overtook Leclerc. And now I'm behind George Russell. This is going to be a really good one. From 18th to the podium. I think the press will be, well, surprised by that. And also for the team. Well, my bonus objective is to finish the top 8, but look where I am now. On the podium. Oh, Charles on the mediums. I wonder if he's going for a long strategy. I think he is. Oh, Max Verstappen leading at the Spanish Grand Prix. The place where he took his first F1 win. But right now for me, the soft tires versus the medium tires. The soft tires may wear out soon, but I still got the fastest lap. And Aiden Jackson with a little slipstream, has caught up to the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Looks like he's keeping tabs on Max Verstappen as well. And I'm keeping tabs on him. I'm going to try and move down the inside. But it's not worth risking it, to be honest. Purple sector 1. It looks like it's going to be a purple sector 2 if Leclerc doesn't hold me up. He held me up. Leclerc defends the inside lane, but I decide to just stay behind him for a while. Hope we can't get on this straight though. I brake later than Charles Leclerc on this turn, and I got second place from the Monegasque. Max Verstappen is next. Alright Max, that first place is mine. DRS is open. Ooh, but I cannot pass Max Verstappen down to turn 1 because he's a bit too far. But still got more laps to go, so there's still more chances. Alright Max, you may be fast, but I'm faster. And thing is, I stole your specs. Jokes lah. Alright, DRS on the 2-time champion. Oh, I made a dive bomb on the inside. Ooh. And Verstappen's trying to do the old switchback move. But that's not gonna work though, because I have got first place. Oh, but Verstappen's... Oh, I hit the bar. Oh, I hit the board there. And Verstappen regained first place. But anyways, on this long straight...
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
And while my engineer says I'm going to be on mediums, I'm side by side with Max Verstappen. And first place belongs to Aiden Jackson. Now he can start to build a gap before his pit stop. Oh wow, what a race this was. I hit a board. I hit the 150 board, but oof. That's insane. Alright, so we're on the last lap and we're gonna push the final few corners before Aiden can win this race. So far the last couple of laps a bit boring because there's not really any competition for Aiden. But as he now comes up behind the lap's car of Logan Sargent. But there's no point passing him anymore. Because Aiden Jackson, as he goes round for the final corner, Aiden Jackson from P18 is gonna win the Spanish Grand Prix.
We did it! We did it!
Alright, P1 from 18.
So it's Aiden Jackson propping up Konnersport here today, but the big news off the track is the speculation about this team and whether or not they'll see out the season with their current lineup.
Well, I think they'll have to sign a new driver, Crofty. It's a gamble worth taking.
Well, a mid-season signing would get us all talking, I'm sure, but time will tell. Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
There is Aiden Jackson winning for Konnersport. Now it's champagne time. Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc completes the podium.
Well, Konnersport are in a bit of an odd situation right now. So just tell me, what is it like for you today?
I'm gonna go. It doesn't matter who my teammate is. Well,
Yeah. Well, you know, that side of things, that's not really my job. I wish Devon well, but it doesn't really matter to me who the other driver is. So I'm out there to drive the car as best as I can, and that's all there is to it. Everything else is for Casper and the team to worry about.
Most importantly, how is Devon? And how are you finding it without your teammate?
I'm gonna say good for the right thing. We're all concerned here.
Yeah, I know as much as everybody else, so, you know, I saw what happened. Obviously very worried for him, and as is everybody else, and, you know, I know he's not fit to drive for us right now. As far as I know, he's working super hard to return to the sport, and, yeah, I wish him well.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. Would Konnersport be looking for a new driver, do you think?
We can go for the... Go for the left one. Yeah.
That sounds like a question for Casper. I know they need to plan for every situation. That's just the nature of the sport, but, you know, if those discussions are happening, I'm definitely not involved with that.
That's great, thank you.
The Spanish Grand Prix is in the books. Konnersport set their sights on securing their driver lineup for the remainder of 2023 season. Newsfeed. New driver in time for Azerbaijan. Yeah, that's one thing I don't. Aiden.
Hey, Casper, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Shoot.
Nothing major, really. To be honest, I just wanted to thank you.
Oh. What for? I'm, you know, just doing my job.
No, it's more than that. Well, I know why you stayed on the team. And, well, I won't lie to you, it's not been easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, but you really stepped up. It's good for me to know that I've got someone like you to rely on.
Always.
Yeah. Look, Aiden, I'll warn you, things may not get any easier, at least not for a while, but, well, we've got something in the pipeline. A potential new driver, and a damn good one.
Who is it?
I can't say, not yet. It's a bit of a gamble, but if they agree, we could have something special.
Nice. And, how is Devon?
Fine. I think... I'm not sure. I mean, Davidoff has closed the door on that one, but... Yeah, he tells me Devon is in a good place, though.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And now, just get out of here.
Of course. I'll catch you later, Casper.
Alright. Let's see. New driver in time for Azerbaijan. Honestly, I'm glad that Aiden is showing a sportsmanship and care for Devon Butler due to his medical condition. Now, the thing is... Now, back to this news article. It says that how long can Konnersport reserve Noah Bell hold out? Has he done enough to satisfy Andreo? And there's a chance the sponsors will simply want a name they recognize. Might Devdov Butler see this as an opportunity to exert pressure on the team? Only time will tell. Yeah, and there's one thing, you know. Azerbaijan. I don't know whether I think the F1 creators made a mistake because according to like the real F1 calendar, Azerbaijan is way before the Spanish Grand Prix. Yeah, so I think they made a mistake on this one. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, track limit set. Jackson goes from 18th to 1st and freaking wins. Let's see. I don't even have anything funny to say. Flabbergasted. That's just insane. Indeed it is. 18th to 1st. The Ben says, Noah Bell looked distinctly dodgy out there today. New signing then? Yeah, I don't know if it's a temporary or permanent. Jackson putting on a clinic with that fastest lap. Oh, seems like Konnersport has been putting fastest lap ever since though, in the story mode. Huh, lol. There's some pressure from the social media, lol. It says here, Davidoff Butler. This remains against my better judgment, but you and Andrea seem convinced this is the right direction for the team. Let me know if the second if you've spoken to her. I want the updates. Yeah. But feel free to double check and let me know if there's anything that is probably. Yeah, even though I did say replace the engineer's garage time with the filming crew, but but they actually found some advantage of it. Like what Phil Paget says, they're all incredibly grateful for the opportunity to gather the data they needed during today's race. That seems to have gone a long way towards towards smoothing things over with the team. You'll be seeing Casper in the meeting later. There shouldn't be too many grumbles, but I'm on your side as ever. Nice. Well done, update soon. I know it's not been easy for Konnersport recently, but I want y'all to know that I appreciate your professionalism in the face of such adversity. We now know that Devon will not be joining us again this season. I'm incredibly grateful for Noah's efforts in particular. Well, technically he is a reserve, and he didn't really have much time in the car to understand. Yeah. But I still need an additional driver to bring the team back to its full strength as soon as we can. In that regard, I hope to have news I can share with y'all soon, and appreciate you've done to make this work in the meantime. Thank you so much from Andrea. Davidoff's been in touch. 1 minute say he's saying Callie's the right choice. A funny thing, Callie's real name is, real full first name is California. Honestly, it can be a little deceiving from the city of California in the USA. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of deceived myself as well. Yeah. Confuse myself as well. The next minute he's saying she's risk. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he's panicking. Though whether it's a legitimate concern or personal reasons, I'm not sure. Would you like me to meet at the meeting with Callie? Happy either way. Okay. Alright, next chapter. Dragging out too much already.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Aiden has been approached to help promote an F1 sim racing event. He agreed to take part without consulting with us first at the event. Has already announced his participation on social media. Should we still let it attend still? I'm going for compromise or agree. Because since Aiden says he'll be on the sim racing event, well, I think we cannot just decline for the sake of the fans. Let's see if we can agree for him to attend over video. I'm gonna say agree, yeah.
Why are you hesitating? You've always dreamt of racing in F1.
Not like this. Do you know what he did?
Oh, your father?
He refused to support me. Said he'd only fund one of his children. Said Devon had better prospects.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Mum used the divorce settlement to help me out, but... And you're only here because he sent you.
No. This was my idea, my decision. And this is me asking you, Callie, not your father. We need a replacement and I ask for you because I know how good you are. And that's the truth.
I always said I'd do it on my terms, not his.
I'll look out for you. Just like I did in F2.
Will you keep him away from me?
I'll do everything in my power. Everything. To make sure that all you have to think about is driving. Have we got a deal? You might never get this opportunity again. You know that.
Yep, Callie seems hesitant though. It seems that Callie did not have a really good relationship with her father. Oh, and her mother divorced him. Yep, now we know more about Devon's history. Well, family history. And it says here that with the current F2 champion Callie May are now on board. Well, she reluctantly joined. Yeah, because of Casper's offer. Now, he and the team at Konnersport hope that stability on the roster will help garner the results needed to keep pace in the competitive midfield of the F1 grid at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. But one thing I don't understand is that the Azerbaijan is before the Spanish Grand Prix in real life. I have no idea what the F1 developers were thinking.
Could you take a look at this, please?
One of our sponsors has unexpectedly paid a bonus early. There are a number of ways you can use the money. Nice. Honestly, I would go for team or factory, but of course, as a team principal, they all have to make the hardest decisions. If we pay the team, then the car performance I'm afraid, will probably deplete. And if we go factory, you'll feel that the team has not been treated well. I'll go for factory. Yeah, sorry team. I'll help you understand why it has to be done. Yeah. Yep.
Davidov. They stopped me entering the garage just because Callie's in there. It's ridiculous.
We've had this conversation. You need to give her space.
I'll humour you for now, Ackerman, but I don't like being told where I can and can't go around here. Don't forget, you talked me into this.
What does that mean? Talked you into what?
Signing Callie in the first place. I'm just allowing you to take credit for it, that's all.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to blame me.
Well, if you're right about it, there'll be no blame to allocate, will there?
Anything else?
You're a busy man. I'll let you go.
Oh, this article says about Butler's history. Callie Mayer has shirked the Butler family name for presumed personal reasons, taking her mother's name after her parents' divorce in 2013. Wow. Okay. The situation at Konnersport is as complex as it is interesting. An F1 veteran turned team principal, Casper, must keep the outfit running. Yeah. And right tracks. The F2 champion replaces her brother. Social? Well, in this F1 game, a new female driver has arisen. Oh, it really shook everybody. Seeing a woman on the grid, yeah, after for so long. Yes, I mean, it has been a very long time since we last saw a female driver during the season, yeah. During an F1 season, I should say, yeah. Or should I say race in F1 season? Whatever. Aravis joked about, you watch out, agent. He says he's giving Aiden Jackson a watch out as it won't be long before they replace him with the Butler's housekeeper. Oh, real funny. Real funny. Wow, this Devon Butler fan says bring back Devon, but of course he still has his medical condition going on. Of course, this guy doesn't know it. Yeah. Okay. Let's show. Email. Long Shark Productions. Oh, okay, an email from Zoe Ackerman. Couldn't get through on the phone, so listen. Despite best efforts not to, she'll be meeting up with Evelyn for lunch. Turns out she can be pretty convincing what she wants to be. Like mother, like daughter. Well. It says you came across really well, although come to think of it, wasn't it my idea for you to mentor her in the first place? Well, Callie, I should say, yeah. They should really be interviewing me. Headline could be something like, Zoe Ackerman is quietly changing the face of F1, do you think? Yeah, I had a funny feeling that Casper will not rope her her. What am I saying? Casper Ackerman will not rope his own wife into this. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's go to the race. Walao it again.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Ooh, this is we're already receiving media requests to speak to Aiden closer to the film's scheduled release date. Interesting. Alright, time for the Baku Grand Prix. While the world is watching, Callie looks to make history as she approaches her first start behind the wheel of an F1 car. This is going to be interesting.
History is made here today as Callie Mayer, Konnersport's latest signing, becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race.
What a moment! I've got goosebumps. Now, for those of you wondering at home, only a handful of women have entered at least one Grand Prix over the years, but none have even had the opportunity to qualify since 1992. Italy's Giovanna Amati, for those of you wondering. So today is very much a new dawn here in Baku.
And Mayer was impressive in qualifying, so let's see what the Grand Prix has in store for her.
Yeah, I have to say, it is quite a tight-knit pack out there. Fierce competition all round. I really wouldn't want to call this one.
Indeed. We've seen some brilliant driving here today, especially from young Callie Mayer. She seems to have made the transition to F1 as if she was born for it.
Alright, racing as Callie Mayer now.
Okay, Callie, really good start. Keep it up.
I'm not finished yet.
Yep. Gotta give the F1 developers credit though. Adding a female driver to really spice things up. I mean, make this interesting. Lol. Wow, why am I so naughty? Alright, I'm on the back of
Let's
Nick
use
DeVries.
overtake and burn off some of this energy.
And I got past the Dutchman. Now I'm catching up to Lando. I feel like I'm saying Lando a lot really. Oh, a bit of a lockup from, I think, Aiden? Yeah. Oh, no, Aiden's in 12th, but who's in 13th? Oh, Yuki. I guess I saw a white AlphaTauri there. Well, white and blue AlphaTauri, I should say. But whatever. Anyways, slipstreaming Lando Norris. I use a bit of ERS to help me. Side by side with the Brit. DRS. And I got P14. Now I can catch up to the young Japanese for P13. Here he is now. And catching up. Ooh, the street circuit. A bit hard to overtake when the roads are a little narrow. Anyways, DRS on the AlphaTauri. He goes left, I go right. Ooh, almost went into the wall there. And I got Yuki Tsunoda. Aiden Jackson, it's now your turn. Oh, my bonus objectives to finish in the top 8. Okay, copy that.
Here comes Callie Mayer closing in on her teammates.
She's practically on top of me. Aiden, calm down. You're on different strategies. Just let Callie pass. Okay, Callie. Aiden's going to let you pass at the next corner. Let's go.
Copy.
Will Mayer get past her teammate now? Here she comes. But there's contact. Contact between the two Konnersport drivers.
Ooh.
Jackson's out. He gets the worst of it. Mayer's clear.
Oh, Jackson's damage looks bad. I think you're right, Crofty. His race is over.
Mayer seemed to catch Jackson unawares, though. I'm not sure why.
What was that? Why didn't she wait for me to move over on the exit? Okay, Aiden, are you alright? It's just another butler.
Oh, ouch.
I thought he was letting me through.
Yeah, I know, Callie. I'm sorry about that, but it's happened now. It's over. Let's get your head down and focus. Come on, we'll talk about it later.
Copy.
Oh, the two Konnersport drivers have collided. Well, it has been happening all season though, but this time it's Jackson and Devon's sister, Callie. Ooh, Devon is out of the race with bad damage, but Callie has a little bit of damage to her car, but she's still keeping her head down and is now getting past Esteban Ocon. And she is done on the Frenchman.
Brilliant.
Now she can
nice move. Keep going.
Now she can catch up to George Russell. What has happened there, though? Oh, man. And Aiden said just another butler. Oh, that's a bit cold there. Anyways, on lap 8 now, George Russell is just up ahead. I had a feeling that after this race there's going to be a lot of tensions between the Konnersport. Again. Well, this sucks though. Anyways, we're now catching up on George Russell. Ooh. Okay, purple sector 1. That's really good. Excuse me. Alright, wow, George, you try to push me to a wall, is it? Oh shit. Oh, come on, George, really? Ugh. Okay, now I'm really mad. Well, thankfully there's not a lot of damage, though. Ugh, Sergio is getting away, but I'm not gonna let him. Well, there's contact between George Russell and Callie Mayer, and she already had enough problems as it is. She now gets past George Russell, and she's going to catch up to the Mexican, Sergio Perez, who's behind his former... wait, I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, behind his former teammate Lance Stroll.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Damn it, I'm saying like as if I'm racially stereotyping, but but nothing race related here. Yeah. Anyways, I'm catching up to the back of Sergio Perez, who's right in the fight with Lance Stroll for 8th place. Oh, but can I get him though? On the outside. Sergio goes for the inside, I go for the outside, and I got past, and I got 9th place from Sergio Perez, and Lance Stroll is next. Walao, Lance, come on. Go faster, please. Alright, Lance may have held me up.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Yep, Lance may have held me up, but I got past him. Now I'm going to catch up to Pierre Gasly. 2.2 seconds ahead. This straight is very long, which is really good. And it looks like this team has worked well on the long straights, because she's now in DRS zone of Pierre Gasly. But she's still too far away though, and couldn't even get close to the Frenchman. But she still gets the... But Callie still gets the fastest lap here. Gasly moved to the left, I moved to the right. And now she's in 7th. Now she's going to catch up to the veteran Spaniard, Fernando Alonso. But now I have Fernando Alonso in my sights. Who is battling, I think? Oh yeah, Oscar Piastri in 5th place. With only 4 laps to go, well, make that 3 laps after rolling down this long straight. That has a few turns. Alright, DRS on Fernando. But can I get past the Aston Martin before turn 1? I brake later than him, and yes, I have got him into turn 1, and I'm now right behind the young Australian Oscar Piastri. He goes to the left, but I go a bit further to the left. Down the inside. And I got
nice
him.
work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And with DRS some more, I can catch up to Lewis Hamilton. Right. All she has to do is just to keep it steady
we've got
here.
Enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Yada yada yada. Hey yoy. Let me focus, please. Now. Here I am, on board with Callie Mayer. Well, of course, we have been on board with her all the time. He's now catching up to Lewis Hamilton, who's on the hard tires. Wow, what are Mercedes planning? Walao, Lewis! Come on, please, go faster. I don't want you to become... Whoa, that was really close. Alright, now, Callie Mayer is up into 4th place, and she can catch up to the podium. Carlos Sainz is right over there.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 5.3 seconds.
And I'm closing it up. Ooh, could Callie get a podium here in her first ever race? Well, with only 2 more laps to go, who knows? Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen looks kind of too far to catch. But a podium would satisfy Callie after that collision with her teammate. Yeah.
This is great. You're catching the car ahead very quickly now. Keep it up.
On 3.9 seconds. Yep, she really needs to close out to Carlos Sainz right now. .9. Come on, Callie, you can do this. Alright, Callie Mayer has Carlos Sainz in her sights. And she really is on the move right now.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Oh wow, that was quick. But this turn always annoys me. Alright, Carlos. I'm gonna overtake you right here. Thank you so much for the podium. Verstappen is up at P2, but Carlos Sainz could still get the DRS on me because of this that very long straight we're gonna hit to next. But I think the Konnersport has better straight line speed than the Ferrari. So let's go. Verstappen only like 6.6 seconds ahead. But I doubt we have enough time to catch up to them. Yeah. Hey, where's Carlos? Well, he's right behind. Walao, what happened to Ferrari in this game?
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Alright, bring it home on the podium. Let's see some ERS. Yep, looks like I don't have enough track and laps to catch up to Verstappen and Leclerc. But all Callie can do is to keep her head down, focus on getting this podium place. If she can get Verstappen on this very long straight, this is her last chance though. She is within DRS of the Dutchman. Through this long straight we go. She's now right behind Max Verstappen. Gonna use all of our ERS and the DRS. But is it enough though? No, it's not enough. But Callie secures 3rd place.
Right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So
well,
close.
In spite of the drama amongst those at the top of the standings, so much of the discussion today has centred around Konnersport.
Absolutely, a bittersweet race for them today. One historic debut, one DNF. I mean, you couldn't write it.
And talking of that debut, what did you make of Callie Mayer's first ever start?
Well, I am so excited to see Callie racing in F1. It is great for the sport. She is a phenomenal talent. I can't wait to see what the season holds and her career as a whole.
And if today is anything to go by, the name Callie Mayer is one that we'll be watching with a lot of interest for many years to come. And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
All right, Charles Leclerc gets the win in Baku. Max Verstappen second. Oof, I almost got him. Callie Mayer. Seems to be like the first podium, like the first woman to step on the podium in F1. Well, virtually, I should say. An amazing achievement, and is making history. But after that nasty scrape with her Aiden Jackson, I imagine a lot of things going to be discussed behind closed doors. Not the ideal start. A misunderstanding between teammates forces Aiden to retire from the race. Yeah, ouch.
And do you feel extra pressure at Konnersport? It must be difficult with your dad looking over your shoulder.
Look, it's F1. It's not possible for me to feel any more pressure than I already do. So no, it's not an issue.
Callie, have you felt any pushback from anyone in the F1 world, just with you being the first female driver in the sport?
No, everyone's been amazing. And I'm not the first, I'm just the latest.
How's your brother? Are you really just keeping his seat warm?
You'd have to ask him that. But he is getting the help that he needs. And no, I have no intention of giving up this seat.
What happened out there between you and Aiden today?
It's just a mix-up. I thought he was letting me through on the entry, but he clearly had other ideas.
We spoke to him earlier, and he said it was deliberate on your part. Any comment on that?
It was just a misunderstanding.
You've always gone by Mayer, and now you're in a team financed by your father, driving in your brother's seat. Would you go back to the Butler name?
Should have expected it, right?
I thought you did.
That's not what I mean. I'm a woman, I get it. I'm happy to talk about it.
Then what is it?
Well, it's always the same, isn't it? So you're a woman, and then every question about Dad, about Devon, about the Butler name.
Just forget about them.
I can never get away from it, can I? The only question about the race was about Aiden.
Well, maybe if we'd let it run a little longer, there would have been...
Casper? Don't defend them.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Look, it's fine. I'll be faster next time.
The incident at Baku, do you think she did it on purpose?
She did do it on purpose. Yeah. Check the footage.
So you didn't warm to her?
We weren't the best of friends, no.
Hey, Mum.
Evelyn.
Callie, I couldn't be prouder, darling. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Mum. It was a good race. Felt great out there.
Oh, it was a good race.
Oh, no, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? What's what?
I can hear it in your voice, Mum. It was a good race.
No, it's nothing.
Go on.
No, it's just that you didn't do it on purpose, did you? When you clipped poor Aiden.
I can't believe you're even asking me. Did you really raise your daughter to behave like that?
Well, I'm really not sure.
It was an accident, Mum. I'm hanging up.
Oh, of course it was. Bye, darling. Lots of love.
Oh boy. Oof, misunderstanding. Is everyone saying she's only here because of her dad? Please shut it now. Third place. Yep, podium place, but it could have been second place if there's another lap. Okay. Yep, a podium place. Yep, a DNF for Jackson after a collision. E? What the hell? First start, fastest lap. No problems for Mayer. Nice. Alyssa Lang. Still flying. It's all very encouraging. You need to figure out how to manage your time. Blah blah blah. Okay. Lunch. She'll presumably be home the week of Silverstone. It'd be a perfect opportunity for me to arrange a lunch or two. No pressure. I know you're busy, but I know how helpful it can be to have allies in the press. Yeah, I think so too. Callie, we know you had to do a few generic fittings today, so thanks for that. All the parts we measured for will be ready ahead for the next race. It's important everything's feeling alright, and we look forward to making the car as comfortable as possible for you. Thanks. Next, alright, let's go to the next chapter. At the British Grand Prix, Konnersport's, Aiden's, and Callie's home race. And also a few other drivers as well. Yeah.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
But I think it's best to let us sit this one out. Besides, she has a lot of press attention already this season. Perhaps a focus on a Konnersport management team might round things out a little. I'm gonna go support, yeah. Lucas Weber has been in touch. He's keen to do a piece on what it takes to be a team principal in F1. I know you and Lucas have a good relationship, but the PR department's concerned that your history and friendship is so well known amongst the fans that they will think it's a puff piece and will dismiss it outright. How would you like it? Everyone knows me and Lucas are friends, but I'll talk to him about it privately, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think the coverage will be good. Let's ask Lucas if there's anyone else from his team who can fill in for him. That way he can get coverage. Lucas' publication gets the interview and everyone's happy. Yeah, they'll go for a compromise, yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for Lucas Weber though. Yeah.
Andreo.
You seen this latest article doing the rounds today? 3 weeks later and the press are still going with narrative of the rivalry at Konnersport. Still!
They just need an angle for Silverstone. Paid no attention.
But they're right, aren't they? It's not like Callie and Aiden are suddenly treating each other like teammates.
They just need time. It took me a while to warm to Aiden back in the day.
Well, that's because you were a grumpy old man.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Well, some things never change, I guess.
Ha! Now you're just grumpier and older. I'll leave you to it. Ciao.
Bye.
Ayo, Angel roasting Casper like that? What the hell? New driver, same old rivalry. Jackson hasn't been shy about his issues with Callie Mayer. No one talking about Butler has been off camera though. Yeah, I think he's getting the treatment he needs. Yeah. Konnersport. Okay. Social. Jackson. Speculate the future, to be honest. Okay. Let's see a lot about Konnersport, Butler, and Callie. Jackson a crybaby. Yeah, truth to be told, he is a little bit of a crybaby, but he'll warm up. Okay. Butler's home race. Well, I think we might see him around the paddock this weekend. Maybe. Email. Konnersport rivalry. Rivalry Konnersport, okay. It says, this one says, Angel says, need to discuss the possibility of telling Aiden and Callie about the terms of the contract with Davidoff. It might stop the infighting and give us all something to focus on. Yeah, I kind of agree there. Let's go to the race in Britain. With the crowd behind both drivers at their home Grand Prix, Callie Mayer is facing a stiff competition from her teammate Aiden Jackson.
What is Aiden's problem?
Okay, we'll have a word.
He's been so late into these corners. I have no space out here.
Yeah, we'll talk to him, Callie.
This is still about Baku, isn't it?
Don't talk about Baku now. Right now, get your head in the game. Okay, my bonus objective is to finish in the top 10. But I need to overtake Jackson before lap 9. Okay. Through Maggots and Beckett's we go. I'm right behind Aiden Jackson. Sorry, Jackson, but I need to overtake you. Please, you're a bit slower. Thank you very much. Now, my objective is to don't let Jackson pass. What? Copy that. But I need to get some point. I want to get some points as well. That's what Callie and the team would want. Yeah. Finish in the highest points paying position. A better chance that the team will secure 5th in the constructor standings. Ooh, dive down the inside of Oscar Piastri for P14. But now, Callie Mayer is on Pierre Gasly. Ooh. Even before the DRS, she has managed to pass Gasly on the inside. DRS to help escape from the Alpine, and she has. Now she can catch up to the first Dutchman, Nick de Vries. The AlphaTauri is not really looking good in these, well, in terms of pace, I should say. But the Callie Mayer is now catching up to the Dutchman. Looks like and it's very obvious that she'll pretty much get him. I mean, look at the pace of Konnersport and AlphaTauri. Wow, really faster. Alright. Maggots and Beckett's. I don't know which one's Maggots, which one's Beckett's. I'm so confused with all these corner names. I got a DRS side by side with Nick de Vries. And P12 is Callie Mayers. Now she can catch up to Zhou Guan Yu, who was in 11th place, trying to catch Fernando Alonso for P10. Oh, but can I send one down? Allow it. Joe, you have made me lose my fastest lap. But now I'm close to the Alfa Romeo. I overtook him. Oh, turns out, well, Zhou Guan Yu did compromise my lap a little bit. But now I'm in P11 with the fastest lap. Right, Fernando Alonso is next. Looks like he's trying to catch up to Lando, who's on the hard tires. And Lando's trying to catch up to Ferrari. I think that's Carlos Sainz. Yeah. Anyways, back to our POVs. DRS open. Fernando Alonso goes to the inside, trying to defend. The Callie Mayer swoops to the outside and overtakes Alonso for 10th place. Yep. Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz are still battling out for 8th place, but Callie Mayer is like a shark now, eating her opponents away, or at least leaving them in the dust. Side by side, as we head to the braking zone, and she's got 9th place. Wow, Callie Mayer really is a shark, you know. She's really hungry for more points, and the team are giving her one. I mean, are giving her that. As she's now closing up to Carlos Sainz. DRS wide open. It's slipstreaming the Ferrari. Goes to the left. Use a little bit of ERS. And I got ahead of the Spaniard. Alright, Nico Hulkenberg is, yep, a loud car. So therefore, he must let me through. Thank you, Nico. Yuki Tsunoda is next.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.1 seconds.
3.1 seconds is the gap, though. See, Yuki Tsunoda is in a battle with Sergio Perez for 6th place. 2 Red Bull drivers. Well, Red Bull and AlphaTauri, they're still Red Bull brands now, but whatever.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Callie could get 6 here. Sorry, my voice a bit, a bit worn out a little bit. But anyways, here she is on Yuki Tsunoda. This is really good racing from Callie Mayer. Steady through these corners. To the right. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda brake early. I think he doesn't want a collision with Callie Mayer. And now she's up into 7th place. Sergio Perez is the next driver to overtake. Okay, she went a little bit wide there. But here she is, on Sergio Perez. There's a train of cars right ahead of him, and that is Callie's next target after passing this guy. Over the line with some ERS assistance. And she's got her. And she's got Sergio Perez before turn 1. You can now catch up to the cars ahead. Charles Leclerc is battling George Russell for 4th place. Whoa. Looks like it's a Whoa. Looks like it's a 4-way battle for 2nd place with Esteban Ocon. What is Esteban doing in 2nd place? It's amazing. Oh, but Max Verstappen is here challenging Ocon for 2nd place. And it looks like... Well, Ocon's got the inside line, but I'm going to go for the outside line on Charles Leclerc. And, oh, George Russell. Can I get it? Whoa. Whoa, 3 cars in 1 turn, I think. Oh, but Esteban Ocon is not giving up.
4 laps of fuel remaining.
4 laps of fuel remaining, and I got past 3 cars in 1 turn. That's amazing. Well, I'm still stuck behind Verstappen, though, who was trying to catch up to Lewis Hamilton. On the hard tires some more. What were Red Bull thinking? DRS on Max Verstappen. I pull to the right. See, I push Max a little bit to the left. Down the inside on the Dutchman, and I've got 2nd place.
Good work. Great pass.
Lewis Hamilton is next. Oh, is it going to be Brit versus Brit, though? It's going to be a battle for the win with only 2 laps to go. I think for the British crowd, like here, I think they would like to see a British driver win the Grand Prix. Hamilton or Mayer. It looks like it's going to be in Mayer's favor. But who knows how this race will finish. Because Callie Mayer is now in the DRS of Lewis Hamilton. But can she get close enough to overtake the 7-time champion? She thinks about it, but she initially backs it. But she backs out of it. She doesn't want to overeat her tires. I mean, overcook her tires. And now she's going to try again. Down the inside on Lewis Hamilton. Ooh, a little right on the curbs there. They're still side by side. And oh, that was close. Way too close. And they're side by side some more. Oh, this is brilliant racing for the fans. But through this long straight, Mayer still has the DRS. Slipstreams the Mercedes.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
And she's got him. Callie Mayer, for the first time in F1, leads the British Grand Prix. And now she only has to hold this position for 1 more lap. 1 more lap, and she can become the first female to win an F1 Grand Prix.
Final lap, push, push.
Yeah, we're on the final lap. And Callie Mayer is pushing for her first win in F1. And also the first female driver to win in F1. Well, in video game terms, yeah. She still has Lewis Hamilton on her tail, though. The slightest mistake will cost her that win. And where's Aiden Jackson?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're 8th. Time last lap was a 1:35.6.
Aiden's in P8 now. But for Callie Mayer, she has overtook many cars beautifully, including her own teammate Aiden Jackson, and now she's on course for a win at her home Grand Prix. She has to survive these last few turns there through Maggots and Beckett's. And down this long straight here before she can head to the before she reaches the finish line, I should say. But there's still tension between Konnersport though. But all eyes are going to be focused on Callie Mayer. That the racing world is not going to believe this. That she has only a few more corners to go. And Callie Mayer, for the first time in her Formula 1 career, wins an F1 Grand Prix. Hell yeah. I'm sure all of the audience and
You
team
see,
are...
this is just
well,
another example of the Konnersport drivers antagonising each other.
Yeah, but you've got to look at Ackerman as well. He's the one that can sort this situation out, and so far, he's letting them run wild.
His job is to keep control, and no matter what the season, no matter what the driver, Konnersport just can't seem to gel as a team. So you've got to ask the question, really, what will it take?
But as I said before, Callie Mayer takes the first... Wait, I'll let this
Well,
finish
what a
myself.
thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
There she is, Callie Mayer, the first woman to win an F1 Grand Prix. There's still tension between Konnersport though, but all eyes were on Callie Mayer this weekend, as she now sprays the winner's champagne. Amazing. Yep, I'm sure the grandstands and the team are all, wow, their jaws have dropped there. That's amazing. After seeing this amazing feat. Yeah.
Callie, this is your first ever F1 race at Silverstone in front of the home fans. So just try to put into words what that means to you.
Yeah, I mean, just to see the number of fans cheering for me really spurred me on today. And I used to come here as a little girl to watch the races, so it really means everything. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
Well, I have to say it was tight out there once again between you and Aiden. You're not giving each other much space, are you?
Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to focus any more energy on Aiden. If he wants to start working more closely with me, then he can come and talk. But I think all I can do right now is just focus on my own driving.
Now, naturally, there has been a lot of speculation about the role of your father, Davidoff Butler, in securing your seat at Konnersport. Just what do you say to the critics?
The critics, wow. I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep Callie safe and no comment.
Okay, I'm not taking any more questions about my father. Ask him about his involvement.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna protect Callie there a little bit and not say anything about her dad. Yeah. Callie manages to get the best of Aiden at Silverstone. Konnersport continued to look like a team divided. Oh man, yeah. Wow, now I really need water.
Hi, Mum.
Callie.
I know. I ended the interview. I need to be more patient. Blah, blah, blah.
You need to win the press over, my darling, not make an enemy of them.
Yeah.
Natalie Pinkham, Callie, of all people.
I just get annoyed when people ask me about Dad, that's all.
I know, but she's only doing her job, poor woman.
I'm sure she understands that sometimes people don't like the questions.
She's on your side. You do know that.
This isn't about Natalie Pinkham, Mum.
Well, it is and it isn't.
Look, I will be nicer to her in the future. Happy now?
I just hope you are. Great race today, darling.
Thanks, Mum. I've got stuff to do, okay?
Wow, really? Her mom defending Natalie Pinkham there. Wow. Let's see, team in crisis. Oh, I think this is like the longest time I've ever spoken there. That's insane, yeah. Now that we're over halfway through F1 calendar, Ackerman must be asking himself what he can do to hold the team together. Following the rumor that a title sponsor defaulted on a payment earlier in the season, a rumor swiftly dismissed by Konnersport. There's been a quiet chat around whether or not the team can either survive another season, and these problems certainly aren't helped by the behavior of the team's own drivers. Well, yeah, if they have a chance of success, the drivers need to put aside their arguments and fighting to focus on what really matters. And of course, Jackson says he's yet to comment about his future at Konnersport, and we likely won't hear any official comment from him until the end of the season. It says Jackson will do whatever it takes to make a break from the Butler family. Even if it means abandoning his old friend Casper Ackerman. Best driver seems very issue. No big surprise there. They did cut her interview with Natalie Pinkham short. You'll now have to answer more of them. Oh, that sucks, yeah. Oh, wow. First place for Yep, first place for Callie Mayer. Honestly, now I feel bad for Natalie Pinkham now. Fastest. Yep, it seems that Mayer doesn't really like to be asked about her father, though. He says, oh, Maxime asks if anyone else left wondering how much fun it would be if Devon and Callie on the same team. A brother-sister teammate on... brother-sister teammates. I think that'll be really interesting. Truly homecoming. Memorable homecoming for Callie. More performances like that. Nice. Email. Dispute. Press are hungry for even the smallest disagreement at Konnersport, so it's better if we don't argue publicly. Okay. Great race.